Hello everyone and welcome back to this Let's Play of the Ocarina of Time 100%. So at the minute we have 15 gold skulltulas and 5 heart pieces. Today I'm going to be increasing that number significantly. We're going to start by heading to a place called Lon Lon Ranch where there is quite a lot of gold skulltulas. There is also a heart piece and we're going to get another bottle. Now I'm going to Lon Lon Ranch because it's quicker. It's actually on the way to where we head to next, which will be we're going to be heading towards the desert area, but what you'll find is as Child Link you can't actually get past the gate, but don't worry, there's still quite a lot of collectibles to get there. So Lon Lon Ranch is near enough the center of Hyrule, so we're just going to head through there, and it's turning into daytime. Now that doesn't actually matter, because in Lon Lon Ranch time will stand still, but now that we have the sun song we can just swap from day to night as we want and it won't really matter. So what we're going to do is we're going to head through to Lon Lon Ranch, and it's actually preferable that it's daytime at first at least, because it's the only way that we can play the game to get the bottle, and furthermore we need to talk to Malon. So we're going to take a left here and head into this building. So this game can be quite frustrating. So yeah, you do need like, I think it's like 10 rupees or something, but it's quite frustrating, so it might take you a couple attempts to get this right. But basically what we're going to do is we're going to talk to this guy. Now I hope you guys recognize him. It's Talon from the castle, you know, the guy that we woke up earlier. And yeah, he's going to give us a little mini game whereby we have to catch 3 of his special quote-unquote cuckoos. I don't know why they're special, they don't look different to any other super cuckoos, but there you go. So anyway, yeah, I believe it's like 10 rupees or something to play this game. Let's see, I'll give you something special. Good, yep, if you can catch, yep, okay, good stuff, yeah. Cool. So what was that, 5 rupees? Anyway, yeah, so the first one is always the easiest to catch. It should be like this one. The other 2, you can kind of see what direction they went in, so you want to just randomly, you can just pick up random cuckoos and hope for the best. And there we are, I actually found that really quick. That's not as easy as I made it look. It's actually quite a difficult game to play. And he asks, would you like to marry Malon? I'm going to go ahead and say no. It doesn't matter what you say, he'll just say that he was kidding anyway. And yeah, that is how we get... well, he actually gives you Lon Lon milk as well, which can be used to recover health, should you need it. Great stuff, there we are. So now we've got Lon Lon milk. Okay, so now that we have our next bottle, the next item we're going to get is Epona's song. But first, well, no, that's pretty much what we're going to do first anyway. And then we'll make it night and we'll get everything else. So what we're going to do is we're going to head over towards Malon, who is in the center of Lon Lon Ranch over here. I'm just going to talk to her. You have to talk to her a few times before this works. And she recognizes us from the castle. So this is the little girl that gave us the pocket egg, the one that woke up her father. And the horse next to her, that is Epona. Now Epona is going to become very important later in the game. So you just want to talk to Malon again, and she tells you that Epona is afraid of you, and then she tells you that her mother used to compose a nice song. So you pull out your ocarina, and she will teach you to play Epona's song. So it's up, right, left. Or up, left, right, sorry. So, up, left, right, up, left, right. And that is Epona's song. So, pretty cool, Epona's song. It basically will summon Epona to you later in the game. Well, it will summon her to you now, but she won't leave the ranch. But when you're an adult, that will be quite useful. And the owl flies overhead, cool. So the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to make it nighttime. And the reason I'm doing that is so that some of these skulltulas appear. So it's night time, and this is now our starting location. So we're going to head out of this bit, and at night time there will be some birds flying about. They might get you, don't worry about that. There is also a gold skulltula that you will not be able to get quite just yet until you have the boomerang. So again, don't worry about that. We're just going to be heading through here, and I'm going to get a heart piece. So there's a little bit of a block maze here. All I do is I climb on top of this block, jump down here, grab this block, pull it along. Just one little bit will do. Then you can climb up here, jump down the little gap, and if you can see where it says enter, press A, and you climb in. And there you have it. Heart piece number 6 is ours. So now that we've collected that heart piece, we're now going to head back into the ranch area, and we're going to collect some more gold skulltulas. First of all, however, just going to jump out of here. Can be a little bit awkward the way I've done it, but I just find it to be the fastest way to do it. We're going to head through this door, and it'll take us back to the ranch. Okay, so what you want to do is there is another skulltula over there, but we can't get it yet, so don't worry about that. Once we have the boomerang, we'll most certainly go back and get that. So the reason that I made it night was so I could attack this skulltula here. So I'm just going to hit him a few times. And there we are. Next skulltula token is... So there is still more to get, and that bird looks like he's after me. I might have to turn around here. Nope, he's leaving me. Okay, that's good. So there's more to get, so we're just going to head over in this direction. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to roll into this tree. And block, and then I'm just going to... There we are. And the next skulltula token is ours. So that is pretty much all that we can do at the ranch for the minute. There are 2 more skulltulas, if you can hear. Oh, sorry about that. There is one up there somewhere, if we can just see that, but we can't get that yet, so don't worry about it. So what we're going to do now is we're going to head out of Lon Lon Ranch, and we're going to be doing a bit more collecting. Now there is still quite a lot more to do. Just depends on the order that you want to do it in. I'll show you guys my favourite order. I feel like it's probably the quickest way to do it, because we're going to be doing a bit of fishing, and we're going to do some stuff in Lake Hylia. But there is another area that we have to go to, and when we eventually fall into the water, it will take us to Lake Hylia anyway. So you might as well get some of the collectibles from Gerudo Valley before you move on to the next one. So, and here is another owl. So yeah, just skip over what he said. You want to hear what I said again? No? Good stuff, yep. Great stuff, okay, yeah. Yeah, the owl conversations are super annoying. I suppose they're probably handy the first time you play. Anyway, we're going to head up towards Gerudo Valley, and yeah, there's going to be some pretty cool stuff that we can get here. I believe it's like 2 heart pieces and some gold skulltulas as well, if I'm remembering correctly. But yeah, this is a really cool area, and one that was very mysterious to me when I was a kid. It's like an impassable place. So here we are, Gerudo Valley. And that chicken is going to come in very handy later. So, there is a gold skulltula on the right at night time, but we can't get it yet, so don't worry about that. What I'm going to do is we're going to pick up this cuckoo. So, what I like to do... Now, there is quite a lot to be done here. Just depends on what the order you want to do it in. In fact, we'll start over here, because you can get more in the first cycle if you do it this way. So run off the edge with the cuckoo, and you just want to fly. And yeah, basically what you want to do here is just fly to pretty much where the edge of the waterfall is, but do not go into the water, and then just let yourself drop slowly. It will take some time, but don't worry about that. Just let yourself drop, just keep letting yourself drop. And there's a hole, if you can see it now, you just fly into the hole. There we are. And just like that, we have our next heart piece. Okay, great stuff. So, if you want, you can probably pick up the chicken again, but I think he was too fast and he got away. That's a little bit disappointing. Kind of wanted the chicken, but you can still do this. If you swim over to this ledge here, you'll be able to get up without too much trouble. And we're going to be heading towards this cow here. And do not smash the block. It will just make it harder if you do. And what you want to do is drop your bugs onto this soft patch of soil here. And collect them quickly. Great stuff. And then move out the way. Shield and wait for the skulltulas to appear. Any minute now. There we are. Great stuff. Cool. So you want to kill him. And skulltula number 18 is ours. Okay, so we can't get anything else at the minute unless we head back to the top of Gerudo Valley. Now we're actually going to need 20 rupees in order to do the next area, which is the fishing game. And there is quite a few gold skulltula tokens to get here as well. But for now, I do want to get the heart piece from the fishing game. But it's looking like it's probably not going to be possible at the minute due to my lack of rupees. So make sure you have enough rupees before you do this. What I would say quickly is go to the scarecrow. There are a couple of scarecrows over here. Slash these bushes. Let's see if I can get some rupees. And I can't. That's okay. So I'm going to talk to him. And then I'm going to play him a song. Make it something you guys can remember. Nice. I'll talk to him again. See if he remembers it. Great stuff. So the scarecrow song is not an indexed item. So there we are. Yeah, the scarecrow song is not an indexed item, so it will not appear in your menu. Cool. Great stuff. So I was going to go ahead and do the fishing game. Unfortunately, I do not have enough rupees as of yet, so I'm just going to slash a few of these bushes and hope that we have enough. Once you get in, you're in until you catch the fish, so don't worry about that. You can scare the fish to the point where it goes underwater, and that can be quite a pain to obviously catch then. So, you know, just try and be careful. Make sure you have the required rupees. As I nearly do here. Nearly close. Okay, so I didn't quite get enough there, but that's okay. What we're going to do is we're going to get the next skulltula token. We're going to head over to this soft patch of soil here. I'm going to drop the bugs. And I'm going to quickly collect them up again. And we're going to move over here, duck and wait. And hopefully, there we are, good stuff. So, I'm going to kill the skulltula. And that's another skulltula token in the bank. So, what I'm going to do now is I'm basically just going to go into this building here. And I'm going to leave real quick. And it's just going to reset the loading area so I can get a few more rupees. If you have 20 rupees, don't worry, you won't have to do this. I think with a little bit of forethought, I wouldn't have had to do this, but never mind. So, now that we have enough rupees required, we're going to go over to the fishing area to get the next heart piece. It's quite difficult, this fishing game, actually. It requires a lot of patience, but also skill. You need to know, like, specifically where to fish in order to get the rupees. But it's also easier at daytime. A lot easier to see and things, so when the sun's at its highest point, that's when you really want to be doing this game. So here we are on the fishing. So what we're going to be doing now is we're going to talk to this guy. and he will let us fish for 20 rupees. And he's saying that I don't have a rumble pack, but we don't really need to care about that. So, fishing. What you want to do, there's a specific fish that you want to try and get. Now, this fish is basically in the center of the lake, and that's not the one I'm looking for. I think it's that one there. Yeah, pretty much in the center of the lake, so you want to try and catch this guy. What I like to do is I like to try... Oh, hold on, if I can just stop the targeting, that would be really great. Cool, so what I like to try and do is climb onto these rocks, these logs here, and it just makes it easier to catch the fish. Okay, so now we're going to be attempting to catch this fish. The only advice I can give you is Z target and reel in slowly when you're near the fish to get his attention. There we are, we got him, good stuff. That couldn't have gone better. So, what you want to do is pull the control stick to the left or right, whichever you feel is most appropriate. Hold in A and just reel for dear life. Eventually you'll be able to catch him. Because he's really close to where I am, there we are, we got him. That was really quick and easy actually. So that one weighs 11 pounds, and that is the fish we want. So we're going to keep that definitely. I'm just going to save it here so I don't have to do that again, because it's quite challenging, that actually. I know I made it look easy, but with the power of editing, you can pretty much do anything quickly. And yeah, we're just going to head back now and get our heart piece. I'm really quite happy that I managed to get that so quickly, because you can spend a hell of a long time in this little mini game, and it can make you quite frustrated. But here we are. Let's get... Yep, and he's quite happy with that. And we just completed another heart container with 8 heart pieces. Great stuff. So I'm just going to talk to him again, and I'm going to say I want to quit fishing. And then we're going to leave here. And now it's daytime in Lake Hylia. So I'm just going to make my way back quickly to Gerudo Valley, because there is 2 more things to get there. And using the power of editing, since obviously, you know, you guys don't need to find your way there now because you know how to get there. So I'll catch up with you guys at Gerudo Valley. Okay, so now that we're here at Gerudo Valley, we're going to be getting another heart piece. So what we want to do is once again pick up the cuckoo that we did earlier. But this time we're not going to be flying over that way. You see this little random block here? What we're going to do is jump off the cliff, and we're just going to fly towards it. Great stuff. Throw the cuckoo. Here we are. So what we want to do next, sorry if I can just get my angle right. There we are. And the next heart piece is ours. Okay, so again we have to jump off the edge here, and that's going to take us back towards Lake Hylia. That's fortunate because we still need to be there. There is another gold skulltula I'm going to show you guys how to get just now. I wasn't going to get it, I was going to wait till later, but I figure, you know, you guys might want to see where it is, so I'll just get it now. Just so that we know that we've definitely got it, and it's just one to check off my list. So what we're going to do, sorry, I was trying to forward roll in the water for some reason. We're going to head across this bridge over here, and we're going to head towards the center of the lake area. Just, I mean, you can swim across, it's up to you. I personally just feel like running is like ever so slightly faster, but you know, whatever you want to do is cool. There is a fairy fountain about there if you guys are interested, and we're going to use him in a minute anyway. So it's probably a good idea that I did these things in this order. So we're going to head over this way, and this bit is important later in the game, but right now don't worry about it. We're going to head to these 2 pillars here, and I'm going to, once I get here, I'm going to play the sun song. And when it's nighttime, the gold skulltulas appear. And we're going to kill the gold skulltula. And that's the next skulltula token. So, now that we have that skulltula token, what I'm going to do is I'm going to swim back across towards the land, because I'm going to use the owl to fly me back to Hyrule Castle Town. A little bit of a shortcut, actually really handy now that I thought about it. I didn't really plan out the route like this, but yeah, it's actually a really good idea. So we're going to use this owl to take us back to Castle Town. And and he asks you what you're doing. You've come a long way. We absolutely have. Now, flying back to Castle Town, it's actually quicker to get you back to, obviously, Kakariko. But what you can do, if you want to, you can also save and quit, and that will take you back to Kikiri Forest. And then you can use the warps in the Lost Woods to take you back to Death Mountain if you want to. So I'm going to hold on to his talents, because I'm doing this because I want to show you guys how to get another heart piece before we end today's episode. So this owl is quite handy. It actually helps you out a lot once you get to the top of Death Mountain Crater. And we will get another heart piece using the owl later on. So here we are. I'm going to play the Sun Song, and that will turn day to night, as you guys guessed it, and night to day. So I'm just going to wait for this to drop. Great stuff, great stuff. So I'm actually a bit concerned about how short I am on rupees. You can go up here and you can play the Sun Song again if you want. You can also just jump across. It's entirely up to you. And I'm just going to let this raise the drawbridge. This is like an easy way to get a lot of rupees quickly. Wait until the drawbridge stops. And what I'm going to do is be very careful about this. So we're going to very carefully walk across here. That's 20 rupees, 20, and that's 60. Cool. So then I'm going to jump down here. I'm going to play the Sun Song. No, I'm not actually. No, I need it to be nighttime. Yeah, cool. Great stuff. So yeah, we got 60 rupees. That's a decent amount. So what you have to do now is you have to get a dog to follow you. And it's always this white dog here that's behind the little market bit. So just like hang around it a little bit until it gets your scent, and it should start to follow you. You then want to head through this area here into one of the back alleys and into this door here. Cool. And then talk to her, and yeah, she will give you another heart piece. And that, guys, is pretty much all the time we have for today. So our current total starts at 20 gold skulltulas, and we should have 10 heart pieces. I just want to thank you guys very much for watching. Next time we should be heading towards Dodongo's Cavern, as well as getting a few more heart pieces and stuff along the way. I just want to thank you all very much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and all that good stuff. Leave any comments if you do have any, and I'll see all you guys next time. Take care.